Hello friends. It is March 1st. So that means it's time for me to do an empties video. I actually have empties again this month. Let me show you. I've got one of these big, this isn't actually that big, but for me it's a lot. It's a Perea, thought it was falling, box from QVC. And I have a couple that I still haven't filled up from their last today's special value. So I was like, oh, let me use this for empties. And like, it wound up being the perfect size, at least for this month. I'm just going to dive right in. This will not be in any particular order because it will be in the order that I pull things out of the bag. So start with what is the largest item in here, and that is these. I don't always show my laundry detergent, but I really liked these. You can see this is like a normal size bin, but the number that it holds is 25, and that's because these were gigantic. I think for families who do fewer loads of laundry per week, but maybe it's like a little bit of a larger load, like towels or all of your linens or things like that, these would be perfect. For me, we end up doing a lot of smaller loads just based off of like the size of our washer and dryer. So I felt like I ran through the container pretty quickly, but I liked how large they were. I thought that it was just really nice. So I do recommend if you do larger loads of laundry. I just don't. So for me, that did not work exactly how I had hoped, but I did like it. I used up actually this whole set of bath bombs. And I came in these little like, what are these called? Tissue paper. This was a Christmas gift. And so the bath bombs that were in here, I'm sure was off of Amazon, I bet. But the different bath bombs that were in here were vanilla, lavender and geranium, rosemary, grapefruit, bergamot and sweet lemon, and lavender and marjoram. I don't remember any of them having a particularly strong scent, but none of them, smelled bad. I have a pretty large tub though, so I probably should have used two, but I didn't really want to like mix the scents either, so I just didn't. But I did go through all 6 of them in my baths between January and February. So again, I was very pleased with myself to get these out of my kind of collection. And it was nice to have just something fun to pop in the bath at the end of the day. So I liked these. I believe they are from Amazon. They were a Christmas gift. And they were good. It was nice to have a bath bomb. It's always kind of fun. Finished off these pods of Luna. I actually pulled these out today. You'll see my like next kind of empty of my, what are they called? Pods. Duh. So I put these in, and there aren't, like the old ones aren't in here. I think I mentioned in my last video what I was doing was just sticking like my old pods in the diaper pail in my son's room in the hopes that it could improve the smell of said diaper pail. It did not. So I did not do that this most recent time I changed the wax, when I changed it to hibiscus water. So there's Luna pods in here. Maybe one of you can give me some tips, but I feel like, I'm not able to smell like the pods anymore when they're in the diffuser, but when I stick my nose right up to them, they still smell like they have scent in them. So I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if it's just me or what, but anyway, so I used Luna for part of the month. I really liked it. I changed yesterday, I don't remember, to hibiscus water. This is one of my favorite scentsy scents. And when I walked into my son's room, when I walked into the laundry room, so 2 places I have fan diffusers, oh my gosh, it was just so nice. I could even smell the one in my laundry room, like in my office this morning. It was just so delightful. I was really, really enjoying it. And I love hibiscus water. I don't know, I haven't looked at spring summer yet, so I don't know if it's in there, but like a girl can dream, right? Maybe it'll come back for a bring back my bar if it doesn't show back up in the catalog at some point. But yeah, so that the hibiscus water, so far I'm really liking it. Finished off a clam of Cutie Pie Cupcake. This is one of those scents that I do really like from Scentsy. Like particularly, not like, oh, I actually like this scent from Scentsy. Like that one is quite good. Also finished off Firecracker Mint from the Bathing Garden. I was in one of the wax Facebook groups, and I mean, if you aren't keeping up with like wax news right now, I don't blame you. There's so much insane stuff going on. Like, it's crazy right now. But everybody was talking bad about the Bathing Garden in one of them. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I always get really great performance from the Bathing Garden. You do have to kind of let it sit for a little while. It's not cured when it comes to you. And it does better like the next season in my experience. So if I'm able to wait, I do. Firecracker Mint, that one I think was about 2 years old. It honestly, to me, it was more of like an Andes mint than like a summery mint. So when I bought it, I might have bought that one last year actually. I knew I wasn't gonna melt it until winter. So it wasn't like I was, oh my gosh, I really wish I had this. Like, no, that wasn't the case. But it was really nice. I absolutely would melt it again. And I like the Bathing Garden. So, you know, that is what it is. I have this one from Walmart. This was Better Homes and Gardens Sugared Lavender Twist. You can see this little thing was so discolored. This, honestly, like the scent was similar to what I remember it being. It didn't last as long as it used to. Now, again, that could be user error. All of this wax is old, so I'm just trying to use it all up. It was good, it was fine. I used it up. I have this one from Scentsy. This was Mojito Mambo. I think this was from one of those like clearance packs that came out in one of the clearance sales. I do like mojitos. I don't think I would have ever bought this though. But it was just like a kind of herbal mint scent with like the rum note. It was like the two things that you could pick up on. It was like a mint, an herbal, really green mint, and rum. So I wouldn't rebuy it, but it was fine, and I used it up. Used up this. This was a 4-pack of fluted tarts. And if you haven't heard the L3 news, definitely check out like their website and Facebook group. But sad that they will be closing down later this year as well. I feel like we're losing lots of really great wax vendors. This one was delightful, called Colors of the Wind, wild berries, raspberry whip, and pomegranate. And this was just so nice. I could melt this everywhere. It was just so good. Nice and strong. This wasn't super old, but you can tell from the bag, it was not brand new either. So that one was really good. Also used up a puppy pack. This was ginger lime, Mountain Dew, and vanilla ice cream. This had like that creaminess of the vanilla ice cream scent. And so I had kind of a hard time figuring out like where exactly should I melt this. But I didn't have too hard of a time because again, I melted through the whole thing. It was a nice scent, but it's not one that I would seek out again. Okay, another from L3. This was a Trick Tart in Boardwalk Mallow Clouds and Midnight Blue Citrus. This one, I truthfully do not remember. I don't think it had very strong throw. Again, this is user error. Nothing against L3. I love L3, but I think I just let this one sit a little too long and it didn't have really great performance for me. This one did have really good performance for me. This was Salty Mandarin Margarita from the Bathing Garden. I love all of the scents from like the Take Me to the Sea collection, I think is what it's called. I always have such a great like time sifting through those and picking stuff out. This one was amazing. I melted it in here in our bathroom, in our bedroom, and in the like kitchen open concept area. It performed well everywhere. Just such a nice fruity margarita scent. I really liked that one. Used up this from L3. This is Zeus's Wandering Thunderbolt, which is lemon, plain marshmallow, and Rice Krispies, or lemon and plain marshmallow Rice Krispies. I'm not sure. I was not crazy about this. Again, it could be user error. It was not super strong. And like it has kind of the lemon. Let me open this up, see if I smell it on cold. The lemon in this, it leans a little cleaner instead of like limoncello or sugared lemon. To me, it leans cleaner. And so I don't know that I would have paired that with Rice Krispie, but I mean, again, I used it up, so it was fine, but it's just not one that I would seek out again. This one I absolutely love, and I have a lot left of it, which is wonderful. This is Pink Haze from Scentsy. Such a nice, light, like feminine, sweet, sugary scent. I love melting this in the bedroom. That's what I did with this bar. And one more. This was one of those, like, I don't remember what they're called. The like flat tarts. This was Cereal Mallow, Lavender Mallow from L3. Again, I think this might be user error. Was not super strong. Scent was fine. It's just, I couldn't really get great performance out of it. And then I felt like I was adding too much wax to my warmers and like, well, maybe that's impacting it. And I didn't really know what to do with it. I finished it off, but it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a great performer for me. So I don't know. I'm sure I will buy L3 before they close, but it's not one that I would necessarily like stock up on for me personally. I finished off this hand soap. Now, I'm not always the one who finishes off a hand soap, and so that's why you don't see these in here all the time. But this was really nice. I actually liked this a lot. This was just the plain antibacterial Dove foaming hand soap. I got this when I was like really into couponing. And so I believe it was like free or like 25 cents or something. This was great though. I like it just as much as like a Bath and Body Works. So I would absolutely buy that again. This is makeup, my one makeup item because I don't wear much makeup. But this was Tower 28 Beauty's Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen. I have this, the scent. I have the shade 15 Melrose. This is like a perfect match for my skin. I love it. I wear it every time we go to Disney. I would probably rebuy it. I just don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't like think about rebuying makeup. But I need like a tinted SPF, and I also need another regular SPF. If you have SPF recommendations, please leave them below in the comments for me. Otherwise, I may just go and buy another one of these. We'll see. But I do really like that, and I would wear it instead of like other foundation just because I don't have other foundation. I have that and like Bare Minerals. So if I wanted something a little more substantial than Bare Minerals, I'd wear that even if I wasn't going outside. So I do really like it. Like I said, it's a perfect shade match for my skin. Bath wise, finished off this bottle of Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath. This is the Eucalyptus Spearmint. It's just like a bubble bath. It's nice. I would rebuy it. This is a repurchase for me. I would rebuy, but I've got a bunch right now of shower gels that I'm like, let me see if I can use these as kind of just to give me like the feeling of being in a bubble bath, maybe without having quite so much bubbles. So I'm using just regular like Bath and Body Works shower gel for my bubbles with like an Epsom salt bath. That's what I'm doing right now. Has not made me break out. I've been okay so far. So I'm not rebuying this right now, but I definitely would rebuy. I still also have these little Aveeno colloidal oatmeal baths. I took one of these this month, whereas last month I took, you saw the Empties video possibly. I took a lot of these baths and my skin was just doing much better this month, so I didn't really feel the need to do that. I used it, I'm trying to remember what I did, like when I used it. It might have been like towards the beginning of the month still that I used it. But I like these a lot. I kind of want to save them in case like I get, you know, some more sensitive skin and I want to have them to use, which is not the mindset to have. Like, let's just be honest, right? That we want an abundance mindset. I'll be able to find those when I need them again, so I should use them. But I'm also like, I'm absolutely not doing that. I am saving them. Okay. 2 mouthwashes this month. I finally finished. I've had this forever because when I bought it, I didn't like it. This is the Equate alcohol-free glacial mint fresh breath oral rinse. So I think this is supposed to be like the Walmart dupe for that TheraBreath or TheraMouth. I don't know. That was so popular on TikTok for a while. To start off with, I hated this. And I was like, I can't use this. So I have been through a ton of mouthwash since I bought this, probably like mid-year last year. And then all of a sudden in January, I was like, let me try it again before I just get rid of it. And I loved it. So I actually bought another one. I've got a full bottle sitting on my counter. Well, full minus the times that I've used it so far. But I've got a bottle sitting on my counter again. So I actually really liked this. If you have bought it and you were not crazy about it, maybe give it another try. I don't know. I don't know that you'll like it, but I liked it better when I gave it another try. I also finished off one of these. You've seen these before. This is the Colgate Proxil Mouth Sore Rinse with hydrogen peroxide. I bite my cheek a lot. I scratch my mouth a lot. It might be placebo effect, but I feel like this helps with that. So I typically buy this one. This was out of stock the last time I ordered like a replacement for it. So I got the Orajel one. I think they're the same, but yeah, I like to have one of these around for when I, like tonight, when I was eating my snack, I like bit my cheek really hard. And so it's just nice to have this that I can use at night after I do something stupid during the day to like rinse my mouth out and help any like sores or wounds in my mouth heal a little bit faster. Okay. Almost the last thing was a pack of makeup remover wipes. These are Neutrogena, fragrance free. I got these, again, it was like a coupon deal when I was doing more couponing. They were good. I don't know. They were good. I have so many wipes, you guys. I don't know when I will ever have to rebuy wipes. Probably not for a long time. Anyway, I'm not going to rebuy them because I don't have to. So there's that. And then last but not least, because you guys, I'm so proud of myself, I bought myself a candle warmer, and I'll put a link to it down in the comments below because it's taken me forever to find one that I liked the looks of. So if you're looking for something that's kind of like boho, organic, modern style, like I said, I'll leave a link down in the comments to the one that I bought. It recommends that you pour off the wax from the top, like every, I think it said every few hours to pour it off. So I tried that, and when I started pouring from this one, you might be able to see there's like no wax left in here, because I'm like, oh, I was looking at it and I'm like, oh, the wax is only melted down to like right here. Like, let me just pour off the wax that's not solid anymore. And all of the wax came out. So I learned my lesson, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try this again because then I like set what was left under the candle warmer and it had no scent. Had no scent left. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna bother again. So then this was the second one that I the first one that I melted was blackberry cream frosting from Bath and Body Works. This was really nice. Again, it's out of scent, but I did really like that one. I think I've got one more of those. I have so many candles. I'm not rebuying candles. I don't like using candles, but I get candles as gifts and things, like I'm sure a lot of you do. So I'm just trying to use up what I have. And then I'm sure people will give me more candles and I'll go through those. But for the meantime, I'm just using up what I have. I'm not replacing, I'm not repurchasing, I'm not buying more. Even if sometimes, like, if I'll have QVC on and Harry Slatkin will be on, I'll be like, oh, I really want to buy those cute candles. I'm not doing it. I'm not, like, restricting myself on wax anymore, but I'm not buying any more candles because this is ridiculous. I've not burned a candle in probably 2 years, so I don't need to buy any more. This is another one that I put under the candle warmer, though. This was so nice. Iced Vanilla Woods. Just a great, nice wintry scent. Very fresh, very vanilla-y, but it definitely still had like the earthiness, but it was so like soft and wintry. Oh, I just loved this. If I was rebuying, I would rebuy this. Maybe, do they make this in body care? I don't know. I would use a shower gel of this. This smells delightful. Anyway, I think that is it for my empties. Thank you all so much for joining and tuning in. I'll be back next month with another empties video, trying to work through my stash of all of this stuff that I have. You might still be able to see we've not painted the bathroom. So if you didn't watch last month's video, go back and watch that and let me know if you think that our bathroom would be better pink, green, or blue. And maybe by the time that next month rolls around, we actually will have painted it. Don't hold your breath though. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all again soon in another video. Bye everybody.